Hello, my name's Andy and I'm a gambling addict. Last bet 14th of April 2007. Hi guys, hope you're doing all well and everything. Obviously my last vlog was last Wednesday. Had a bit go on since then. All in all, I'm doing okay, I'm doing good. Go to GA meeting tomorrow in Chesterfield, I hope. Looking forward to that quite a lot, so it'd be great to pop along and do that. But yeah, feeling really good in my recovery. Been keeping fit. I've been eating pretty healthy as well. So I'm very, very at one with myself at the minute. I say I don't feel vulnerable or anything at all. Hi Jaffa, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I'm feeling like top of the world minute a minute. I was absolutely over the moon on Friday. Had a massive thing. Hi Gemma, you okay? Nice to see you on board again on here. But yeah, I'm just really great, and it was great to go into Derby, my football team, Derby County, on Friday with the boys from Epic, who do gambling harm education, and they get to do all the football clubs in England, basically 72 football clubs in England. Well done on 5 days, well done, and got invited down. I was just gonna watch until I found out late on the Thursday night that they asked me to speak, and it was great to do that. Well done, Gary, mate. 8th week now, day at a time, fantastic. And it was luckily enough, I got to share my story to all the Derby County Club staff. 63, 64 people there watching, and it's only like my third time really I've done that to like an audience, so to speak. So, and it was just great. It was just humbling, and it was nice to share my story. And obviously we had a bit of a Q&A after as well. How you doing, Scott? Hope you're doing well, mate. I like your photographic skills, mate, of my shoes. Do appreciate that. But yeah, like I say, it was a humbling thing to do. It was great to just watch people in action doing the story as well. Watch other people's stories. I watched Scott's story, and it was great to see and draw inspiration from it. Like I say, I'm absolutely at one with myself at the minute. I'm very, very lucky to be where I am and what I do and stuff. And I mean, I'm just in really good nick. Hi Gary, we tested this week. If you want to share it, feel free to share it, mate. Better to share than to not share and just leave it with you. If you want to share it, if you're comfortable with it, feel free. It'd be nice to hear it, and it might help others like listen to your story kind of thing. So that'd be good. Feel free, Gary. Go ahead, and we could probably get some nice discussion points from it and stuff as well. So all good. Hi Danny, how you doing? Well, mate. Nice to see you. Yeah, it was a special moment, Scott. It was brilliant, mate. It was amazing for me. It meant loads to me, that did. I mean, as I say, I wasn't expecting to talk or anything like the day before. And to get the opportunity to do that, I thank you. It was amazing, and I loved every minute of it, if you know what I mean. Make sure you do it yourself, Gemma. Make sure you do it for yourself, okay? But yeah, I was just... I was slightly overwhelmed, I will probably admit that, especially probably at the start, but I felt good. It was nice to share it, and the more I do it, the better I'll get at it probably as well, if you know what I mean. Normally financial struggles or gamble fun, but I didn't resort to gambling. I waited patiently and a friend blessed me the money. Good stuff, Gary, good stuff. Make sure you keep them barriers up as well. Keep them barriers up and you will not gamble. Just keep going a day at a time, day at a time. Hi, Capicala Carl. That's a new name. I hope you're doing all right. First time I've ever seen you here. Welcome. More than free to chat and have a talk on the comments and stuff. Like I say, with me, I mean, I'm going to talk about like people who probably am I addicted to gambling? Yes, I am. Yep, of course I am. That's a gambling addiction vlog. So yeah, I was like. Remember when I first stopped, and I struggled to stop watching like horse racing and things like that, and I watched it for like a good year or two after. Did I put myself under pressure to gamble? I probably like did, if you know what I mean, in a way. Hi Paul, nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Feel free to dive in on the comments. But yeah, I was just like, I loved horse racing. It was like my baby. I always had that under control, so to speak. Anyway. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate that, mate. Really did appreciate it, mate. I'll thank you once again. And it was, like I say, thank you, Danny. I really appreciate that, mate. And like I say, with like the horse racing, I really struggled with that for quite a long, if you know what I mean. So to speak, I think you know what to do here, Jaffa. But yeah, it was great to do, really. I was just like, with the horse racing, sorry, I've been thrown off a bit here by somebody. Do apologise. As I say, with the horse racing and stuff and all that lot, I really was my baby. And I watched it for so long and so long and so long, like for a year or two after. I've now got to the stage now where I just probably watch a Grand National and that's it. Yeah, I loved horse racing. I watched it as a spectator sport and stuff. And yet I got those tingles in the first year or two watching it and thinking, yeah, I could have had a bet on that. Could have had some money on that, but I was like, hold myself together. I had them barriers in place and I didn't gamble. So, but do I miss it? No, I don't miss it now anymore. I don't even give a second thought. I couldn't tell you when the dates of like big race meetings are where I could look them off the tip of my tongue. Not so long ago, 2-3 years ago, I could tell you what race meet was what and stuff, even in the midweeks and stuff and all that lot. But now, ever since I've stopped gambling and I've got further and further on in my recovery, I couldn't tell you anything about race. Not a great deal about racing and stuff like that. And yeah, I have like watched like classic races over the years and stuff, and I like old Grand National videos and stuff on YouTube because it was a passion for me. And I've still got a Grand National plate, like I painted it as my granddad's plate. I'll just show you. Basically, that's like a scene from one of the Grand Nationals from the 80s, and that's the only thing really memento I keep from that horse racing because, like I say, it was my granddad's. But yeah, it's been and gone now. I know I can never get that money back or anything like that, so to speak, through gambling. It has been and gone. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, I can imagine it's hard for you. Like, yeah, I quite enjoyed the national hunt season as well, Adam. I preferred that over flat. Hi, Chonky. Hi, Judith. Last bet, 8th of March 2018. Brilliant. My washing machine flooded here. Would have been a trigger to gamble. Brilliant, Judith. 8th of March. That's fantastic. Well done. Day at a time, you're doing really well. And like I say, stuff like that, you'd be trying to win the money back, if you know what I mean. Hi, Chonky. So, yeah, brilliant. Well done. Well pleased for you, Judith. Just keep fighting. Keep going, day at a time. Keep having them barriers in place, so to speak. Keep them going. As I say, I've got like a busy-ish week ahead. I'm lucky enough to have a meeting with a guy called Tim Miller on Tuesday at the Gambling Commission in the UK. So I might be able to pose 1 or 2 little questions with him and see how that goes. And it just like it's quite excellent to get to do it, if you know what I mean. To be humble to actually get a meeting with people like himself. I've just booked myself on the Gamble Aware conference as well in December, so I'm going to be there for the day. So there's lots of like industry figures there and academics and 1 or 2 politicians, if you know what I mean. Glad you got a meeting Monday, Chunky. I won't know if it's rigged or anything like that, so to speak. Thank you, Jackie. But like I say, it is quite a busy 2 or 3 months really for me, so that'll be quite good. Obviously, I've got my normal job as well. I forgot to tell everybody. Yeah, did I tell everyone Wednesday? I can't remember. But I kept my job. It's all good. Happy where I am with it as well. So they let me go off gallivanting around doing other bits. So that's great as well. But yeah, I'm feeling it's brilliant. Life's feeling good again after a stressful weekend last weekend, and yeah, it put me through the mill a bit. Maybe 6-7 years ago, I would have been like a bit of a release somehow. Probably like thought about having an urge to gamble, but no, nothing like that anymore. I'm absolutely feeling fine. I feel good. I've got no quandaries with any people. I care about a lot of people, if you know what I mean. Do I care too much? maybe I do sometimes. But sometimes what you got to remember is you got to do this for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. You might think, yeah, I've got to do it for my wife, my husband, my daughter, my son, or anything like that. End of the day, it comes down to yourself to get yourself sorted. There's loads of help out there. Go out and reach out and grab it. As much as I like seeing much of the industry change, especially with regards probably better treatment services and help, and also education, it has to come down to us as the individual to get us to stop and stuff. I'd love to see stop people try and fall off the cliff and hit rock bottom, but I can't help everybody, so to speak. I only lead a horse to water. I can't make them drink it. Just got to take it one day at a time, even if you split that day down to half a day or an hour at a time or half an hour at a time. Do that. I mean, also, I learned to like absolutely, quite out chunky, absolutely chill out and try and get yourself half an hour in a day where you just have a bit of me time. All I just try and do is try and switch off, even if it's going out for a run with no music on, or go and have a nice bath for half an hour, and exactly, Danny. Yeah, got to be selfish to help others. Absolutely. I was just like, you got to have half an hour where you just chill out, relax, don't do a lot, just anything that takes your fancy, apart from gambling, obviously. Just try and keep cool and keep happy. Hi, Cole, nice to see you back again. All starts with desire to stop. Yes, you got to have that attitude there, Jaffa, as it says. Yeah, Jackie, I know quite a lot of people who do suffer with like problem gambling and gambling addiction and stuff who do that. As I say, it's leaving the door open, I reckon. It's like leaving the lion cage door open, so to speak. I pick up quite a lot of knowledge going to GA meets and meeting other people who are gambling addicts and stuff. But yeah, you just got to be careful, for me. I know I've heard people say it's like their methadone to the heroin and stuff, but it is opening up, if you know what I mean. Doing a tweet. Hi, Stephen. Thank you. Yeah, as always, as well, feel free to share your Twitter handles or any whatever social media you have on here. Feel free to comment. Put them in the comments. Hi, Joker. How you doing, mate? I'm glad you're back. Hi, Celine. He's off gambling, but mood can be low in him. Right. Okay. Plus, he said he feels the effects of it over last week. Yeah, I can imagine he is, Celine. I'm glad, first of all, pat him on the back for me. He's done brilliantly. 8 months off, that is fantastic. But yeah, you have your ups and downs, you have your good and bad days, Celine. All I'd encourage him to do is carry on talking, making sure you know how he's feeling. He's got to tell you how he's feeling and stuff and all that lot. End of the day, yeah, we have bad and good days. We feel really low and you think, what am I doing here? And I want to go and do something daft or something like that. What I'd tell him, I'd also advise is whatever the first thing comes into his head, stop and breathe and then do the second thing, because the second thing is generally the better one and you thought about it more. That's what I'd say, Celine. That's simple layman's terms from me, really. That's what I kind of do. Yeah, I still fly off the handle sometimes, and sometimes I've got to hold myself back and think, right, no, don't do that. Don't be silly, so to speak. Yeah, great stuff, Jaffa, yeah. Like I say, some people like to do some nice breathing techniques and stuff and all that. That's fantastic. I'm glad you're doing well, Joker. Still going strong and stuff. That's fantastic. But as Stephen says, like a bit of mediation, bit of chilling out. I like to say I love my running, if you know what I mean. I say 5 days, Gemma. But you got to keep fighting. Got to do whatever you go for, if you know what I mean. Hi, Andy. Great. Nice to see you, buddy. If you've got anything to talk about, feel free to do. Thanks, Stephen, to help Celine there. You probably know a bit more about like breathing techniques and stuff than me, and like mediation, keeping your head clear. But like I say, for me, layman's terms, it's me going out for a run, me on my own somewhere, just for half hour, even chilling with a book in a bath and stuff. I'll probably read the same 4 or 5 books over and over again. But it gives me a bit of peace, gives me a bit of quiet, gives me time to probably think as well. and how I feel in my life and how I feel with my recovery and how I feel what could be in the future and things like that. That's what helps me as a person, helps me keep living. Hi Steve, D Golfer. 200 days this Tuesday for me. Oh, great stuff. Day at a time, mate. You're nearly there, Andy. A brand new 65-inch telly. That's fantastic news, mate. I hope you watch all sorts of the usual rubbish on there, so to speak. Hi, Steve. Do you want to talk about it, Steve? Feel free to open up. There's plenty of people on here who will chat to you, as well as myself. Feel free to open up, guys. More than happy to listen and talk and stuff, because you got to remember, yeah, I may be, last bet 14th of April 2007, over 11.5 years in recovery and stopped. I'm still learning about this, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So, yeah. Nice one, Stephen. Andy, what's the importance of enjoying being off a bet, mate? It's the fact that I appreciate my time so much more. And I appreciate that I can, like, watch my children grow up, watch my lads play football. And so, mate, I was happy as a pig in shit this Sunday morning. Yeah, it was 9 o'clock, 9:15, or 8:30. I got there down the football pitches this morning with Liam. Chucking down in rain, absolutely drenched, but watching him play football, mate, I won't swap it for the world. Probably a while ago on a Sunday morning, I'd probably still be gambling. And being off the bet and having that sense of achievement, just watching him play, doing all the normal things like paying bills, doing the pots, and cleaning up and stuff and all that. Like, I appreciate doing stuff like that more. Cooking a nice tea, cooking a bit of dinner, going out with the kids. It freed up my time now, and it's brilliant that I'm not gambling, and that helps me so much, and it made me be a better person as well, because I used to be a nasty person. I used to be horrible, and probably some people still think I am, but here we go. What's probably helped me not being on the bet, I couldn't give a monkey's what people think about me now, where I used to quite a lot, so to speak. And yeah. Oh, sorry guys, just give me 1 minute. No. Alright, I pressed the wrong button then. I do apologise. I was 1 year free, I had yet another, trying to get back to normal. Hi Steve, have you got any idea, got anywhere where you try and find help? Yeah, as you say, Romeo, you're always looking for a way to sneak off and gamble, if you know what I mean. Do you mean self-excluding, Jackie? The only thing that made me tick, there's the only thing I live for, really. I couldn't give a monkey's about anything else, if you know what I mean. Don't care. Hi, Dan. 50 days gamble free tomorrow. That's amazing, mate. Day at a time. Well done. Fantastic, mate. GA. Okay. Have you tried anywhere else as well, like reading books or Gamcare and things like that as well? Yeah, Andy. Yeah. I barely used to sleep when I was gambling. That's one massive thing. You sleep so much better. You get more peace of mind. I love my bed now, so to speak. Good books. Yeah, there is the Alan Carr's book. There's Tony O'Reilly's one as well, The Postman from Ireland. Please read them ones. They're fantastic books to have a look at. If anybody else has got more books, they can please pipe up on here. Shame Owen Bailey's not here tonight because he knows loads of books. If anybody else knows any good books, feel free to comment on the live comments. That'd be great. No, it's writing about oneself. All right, okay, Jackie. Got you now, like a diary. Brilliant. I used to wake every 2 hours checking the fields for the next day. Mate, yeah, I kind of relate to that. Like I say, I was like trying to go to sleep, then wake up and go back down and stuff and all that, like when I had a gamble and stuff, like what ifs and stuff. I'm the same, try and get me to the pub all day out in town. Not a chance, but a trip to racecourse and I'm there. Yeah, I got you. Totally get what he's coming from there, Adam. Definitely. As you say, Chunky, it takes you over. I couldn't give a monkey's what everyone else thought. This, in the later stages of it, I mean, my wife was heavily pregnant and I was rather gambling instead of looking after her and stuff. And I remember having my son Joel, who was on my knee, barely 4 or 5 weeks old, and I was gambling with it. I got him on my knee and I was on front of the PC gambling. And that's horrendous behaviour. That's horrific. That's where the addiction can take you. You're looking after your child, and you're doing that. As you say, Gemma, yeah, gambling changes the person you are. Hi, Elias. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, Tommy Rose in Recovery 2-0. Fantastic book. Yeah, for you, Stephen, appreciate that. Bloody hell, Andy. Yeah, I tell you what, you can probably relate to quite a lot of stories on there. I mean, I've heard some GA stories, but yeah, that's another good one to. Wow, what you do in life, like when you're doing, if you know what I mean. Hi, Elias. 25 days today. Fantastic, mate. Keep going. That's a story I'm going to probably nick off you, mate, if it's alright. Get me right your soul. Hi, Ruth, fellow Derby fan, as Romeo says, yeah. What happened to make you decide to stop? I took a massive bad beat at poker about 4:30, 4:45 in one Saturday morning, and decided to take a hammer to my PC and thinking, right, this is it. I can't do it anymore. And that's pretty much my light bulb moment. Even though I did go and gamble at the Grand National today, I thought, that's it, I can't do it, if you know what I mean. Came back from a weekend break today and I was too busy doing my box at Chess Technology when she came in the door. Oh, mate. Like I say, them doors, they're hard. Like you say, you just takes it over you. You're just totally blinking from everybody else. All you care about is the next bet and the next race or the next hand or the next spin of a wheel or the next pull on a online gambling. God, mate, Adam, have you got any help anywhere, mate? Are you looking for any help? Feel free to contact me then, mate, privately. Twitter, BaronMad79 or on my messenger. Please. I got begging, as Gemma says, yeah, begging on the streets, couldn't afford food and etc. Hi, Eric. Yeah, I'm doing really well, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Sam. That's very, very humbling of you to say. I hope you're doing well as well, buddy. What happened, Steve, as well, like you say, it's all about rebuilding that trust with others and stuff and all like that. Sorry if I've gone a bit jumpy, guys. I couldn't move forward. Feel free to, like you say, Steve, message me privately. You can do, mate. If you want, but I'm so afraid to let go. I know it's sad, but it's the truth. But sometimes, mate, feel free to. Yeah, I know 24, mate. I've had a bit higher. I do want help, but I'm so afraid, mate. Honestly, Adam. Go in the Gamblers Anonymous website, type in your postcode for where the meeting section is, and that'll come up with the nearest meetings for you. Best thing to do is be around like people like us. They'll understand what you're going through and stuff. And there'll be other people who, I know people who remember like the horse racing and stuff and all that lot, who couldn't let go and things and all that lot, thinking they'll be okay. Honestly, mate, get yourself to a meeting or try GamCare for your one-on-ones and stuff as well. And also, like I say, fantastic news this week. If you go through the Gamble Aware hotline, that'll take you through to GamCare. The Gamban app is free to use now if you go through and use their services and stuff. So that will help block on all online gambling for you. Great stuff, Andy. And I remember having to tuck my bed. I was playing roulette on my phone whilst he was on the latest. Yeah, Stephen, yeah. It's them kind of things, isn't it? It's bad behaviour, really. It's awful behaviour, but we let it take over our lives. We're trying to do normal things and normal daily lives and stuff and all that, and all we did was that. Sorry if my fingers are getting in the way. I'm just trying to catch up on the messages. I do apologise, and I'm pretty useless with technology. Together stronger is right, Adam. I remember the dude telling me he had no cash in his pockets, just book his dockets. I knew he felt naked. Oh, yeah. Like I say, you're just carrying things around. It's crazy. And we won't spend money on food or anything. It'll be like the basics will be really basic, and we'll leave it to the last minute to buy things. Last minute to pay bills, last minute to pay your taxes and stuff. Excuse me. Gambling takes away excitement of life. Exactly, Romeo. No problem, Adam. Cheers for the talk. It felt good to talk about afterwards, like I said. Yeah, great stuff, Eric. It's nice to talk to you, but especially through Twitter, mate. Really appreciate it. It's nice to keep talking with you, and nice for you to share what information from where you live as well in Sweden. It's fantastic, mate. some of the stuff that you've sent me over, so I've slightly digested it and stuff, so that's really good. One day at a time, as you say, Jackie. Yeah, one day at a time, mate. Gemma, yeah, gambling. Just try and stay away, Duck. If anyone hasn't tried, but Monzo Gamblelock is amazing extra hurdle. As Danny's been in the press lately with that. He's got a Monzo bank account and he actually blocks gambling transactions on request on the gambling on his banking app. So it's fantastic. Like another little barrier to put in place. Adam, it's not even about the money either. Put 20 euros to win it just to have more bets. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I remember having like a gas bill, 80 quid. And I was trying to win that, instead of like thinking, if I can win that 80, it'd be like free. It ended up costing me 160, £200, that bill in the end of the day. Monzo and Starling, quite correct, Andy. They're the two challenger banks in the UK where you can block gambling transactions. Eric, yep, simple life rule, one day at a time, mate. As you say, Steve, yeah, you got debt, but you're repaying. That's good news. A great repayment tool is Step Change. They act as like a middleman to your creditors. So if you do want to try and sort your debts out and stuff and all that lot, get there and do that. Fantastic little tool thing. It's free debt charity service. They'll help budget how much you can afford to pay back, and it's reputable with the creditors as well, so they will help. Hi, Danny. Might for me, I think I was in a meeting, have it too. That's good news, Jaffa. Also, I'd also suggest a Nationwide bank account as well, because Nationwide are pretty good, especially if your credit rating's shot as well. You can open up like a flex account with no overdraft or anything on it, so that's a good thing to use as well. Like I say, Starling, I know they don't have no time restrictions on it, but it's a start for what they're doing as well. Monzo are better at it than Starling, I will say that, yeah. As you say, Romeo, yeah, I mean, money. You think the money changes you for good, but sometimes it changes you for worse. Mine are most personal. Never did take card. Gemma, is there anybody? I mean, you can get like a notice account where you like as well, where you can't draw money out of it for a certain amount of time, a certain period of time. You can also like limit how much you can have off it each day as well. Yes. Oh, you're right. You're in Ireland, Steve. Okay. Yeah. There's 2 or 3 people here from Ireland. As you say, yeah, it's everywhere, just like it is in the UK, mate. It's absolutely everywhere. It's been normalised, so to speak. So book is everywhere, and obviously the online gambling is through the roof as well. That's good, Danny. That is, yeah. So Monzo do 40 hours and chat with their customer support first. That's good. Thank you, Adam. That's very appreciated. That's very nice of you to say. I do appreciate that. Oh, kick this at some point. Mate, just day at a time, Adam. I'm 99% certain I'll never gamble again. I've just got to keep that 1% in check. Keep my meetings going. Keep doing these vlogs. Just keep talking, really, and making sure people understand where I'm coming through and stuff. Do you gamble potatoes, Steve? I don't know. I didn't get on Twitter. Yeah, just got to be careful, Cole, mate. Yeah, don't want to upset anyone. As you say, Jokey, yeah, that £2 fob limit. I'm not for or against it. End of the day, it's down to us to stop gambling, and if someone's in the midst of addiction, it's not really something that's... I don't think it's like a great barrier at all, so to speak. Nice, play nicely, lads, please. Yeah, that's good. It's like we were a lucky leper chasing pots of gold that don't exist. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll take, Joker. Barclays have a basic account, yeah. Hi Paul, everyone ever complained about irresponsible gambling to the online bookmakers? Yeah, if you look at Twitter and social media, there's loads of different campaigns and stuff and all that. Like, I choose not to get involved with campaigns and things. I'd rather have dialogue with gambling operators and stuff and all that, like having meetings with them and stuff, because they want to pick my brains just as much as I want to pick theirs as well. And I'd rather have a good debate with people and see if you can force to change just through talk and stuff instead of like action and things like that. I do support probably a levy on the gambling addiction, if you know what I mean. it will be great to support more on treatment services and education and stuff like that. So much access to gambling is a taker of everything. No worries, Steve. Feel free to privately message me. That's fine. To Twitter next couple of weeks. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd probably talk about like what more help services and stuff, Andy. I'm looking forward to that, mate. So I can't remember what day you're doing it, or I'm terrible with like dates and times and things like that. I'm pretty. I'm off, Andy. Got to keep up with it. Thank you, Joker. Keep going, mate. Good stuff, Jaffa. Yeah. I'm not really complaining, but yes, I've spoke with a few about future changes. Yeah, me and Stephen have talked to a few now and again, and it's been quite encouraging to debate that and stuff and all like that. End of the day, I'm not anti-gambling industry at all. I do see a lot of sea changes in the next year or two, and we'll probably see some good stuff come out, and that could probably help potential addicts and people with addiction and education and more treatment services. I think that's the main paramount. That's where we need to go for and stuff. There'll probably be plenty of reform as well. See you later, Jackie. Take care. All good. Yeah, good stuff. Hi, Mark. Nice to see you on the chat, mate. Hope you're doing well. No one's going anywhere just yet for a bit. I did promise try and do 45 minutes today. So, you know me, I could talk a hand length off a donkey as well. So keep discussing, keep asking questions, keep talking between each other as well. There's plenty of you on the stream tonight, which is good. I'm glad there's quite a lot of people on. And it's great that we don't know trolls at the minute, which is great. Good stuff, Stephen. Like I say, I'm meeting Gambling Commission on Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to that. And my first taste of with talking to them and stuff properly, so be really good, really positive, I hope. As I say, there's going to be rafts of changes. I mean, we've been talking a lot about adverts as well over the last couple of weeks over here as well. I do think we'll probably go to the stage eventually in a few years where it'll go like smoking did and stuff, then that'll be banned and things like that. But I don't think it's there yet, if you know what I mean. Excuse me, got a bit of a cough. Can't you tell Alan's his second home? Jaffa, mate, he's a big Celtic fan. Come on. No, I won't be doing a video with the commission, mate. It's just like a normal meet. It's just me on my own, basically. So I'm going to be taking a train down to Birmingham where their offices are. So looking forward to that. Don't even know what I'm going to say or talk about, really, if you know what I mean. Call the celebrities not advertise gambling. Yeah, it's a massive money spinner, Adam. I mean, it's everybody there and stuff. Just think about people who suffer from different addictions as well. You look at Anton Deck, and you can tell now, like, if when Britain's Got Talent comes on next year, or I'm a Celebrity or something like that, you know full well that there's going to be like a gambling like sponsors and stuff and all that. But like I say, there's a lot of gambling sponsors in everywhere and stuff. I agree with the watershed and stuff like that. It is normalised. It don't bother me as much now because I'm quite long in the tooth with my actual recovery and stuff. But like I say, when you first stopped and stuff, you start noticing all these adverts. Because I know I did, and it's far less of them back in the day. What I did find good today, though, I googled Gamblers Anonymous just on the off chance, and sometimes it comes up with like somewhere where they're offering free spins and stuff on a casino website. Instead, what they did, it was the Gamban app being sponsored as the ad, so it was quite encouraging to see that. It was really good. Q4 addiction. Oh, we wish, Romeo, mate. If I could take a pill, mate, I would, but there isn't one, isn't there? Yeah, as you say, Elias, agree with that. Gambling Commission, yeah. Steve, if you can link it up on here on the live comments, get them to do the survey. It's just what I did as well. They've got proposals to help protect young people. If you go on the Gambling Commission website, guys, there is a survey on there. Feel free to take it. I'm not sure if you can be anonymous or not or whatever, but have a look at it. Do some questions. It's just like simple yes and no's and probably one or two where you need to explain as well. I've took it. more people to talk about it, the better. It'd be amazing you can do that, if you know what I mean. Can't let the junkie keep it in mind for that, no problem. All good. Like I say, again, I urge people to go and do that actual survey. That'd be great. I hope everyone's recoveries are going really well. It seems like I say, one or two have slipped. Quite a few of us are very deep into our recovery and stuff. But it doesn't matter. I learn off people who've been off one day or been off 10 years or 20 years. We're all in the same boat. We're all trying to do one thing, a desire to stop gambling. Try and help others do the same. I know I'm nicking a bit of a GA quote there, but it's true at the end of the day. You have to personally responsible for your actions and try and be responsible for your own recovery as well. Keep going. Oh, sorry, Steve. It's just an afterthought, mate. Mate, I am useless with technology anyway at the best of times, so sometimes I barely know how I've managed to get myself a YouTube thing, if you know what I mean. You know what to do, Jaffa. Going to meet you. Good to meet you. Yes, great stuff, Eric. I hope you do as well, mate. I hope it goes well. Be great if you can do that, mate. That'll be fantastic. I'm glad you're doing well, mate. It was nice to talk to you yesterday. It looks like you've got some nice pans and woks in there. Yeah, mate. Mate, I do a lot of cooking, mate. To be fair, I've got a bit of washing up to do as well, but not a lot, mate. Not a lot. But yeah, I like cooking. I'm a bit of an artist in the kitchen. I do take some stick, but hey ho, that's me. That's another thing that keeps me off mind as well. I like to say I love doing a bit of cooking. Don't worry, Elias. Ignore, mate. It's just one of the trolls, mate. But it's nice to just do normal things like cooking a nice family meal or cooking a nice dinner for my wife or whatever and stuff and all like that. I like doing a good Sunday roast, if you know what I mean, and just I know it sounds boring to many people and stuff, but it's normal. I want to be normal. I want to strive to be boring. I want to strive to keep like I say, just pay bills, drive the car, take the kids to school, do the school run, go to work for 8 hours, drive my forklift truck, etc. It's great, and it's great to have a normal life. Great to just keep going and keep fighting and just go for a run now and again. Go and buy something when I want it because I know I can afford it. Like I say, simple treats, like a nice bar of chocolate and stuff. I'm not like living beyond my means anymore. Everything I ever wanted is from when I've stopped gambling. I've got a cracking wife with 3 kids and they're brilliant. And it's brilliant just watching them grow up and stuff. And I'm proud as punches them. I still, that took a lot out. I like to say, what was it? A few months ago, I actually told my Joel and Liam, 11 and 8-year-old, about my gambling and stuff. And they just said, I'm proud of you, Dad, and stuff. Probably Liam didn't understand as much as Joel did, but they kind of guessed, if you know what I mean. So, but it's great. And what's lovely as well? I'm having text messages with my son, Joel, because I had to give him a mobile phone because he's gone up to senior school this year in year 7. And calls me mate on his messages and I call him mate back. It's simple little things like that that I've got, and it really, really is amazing. And it pounds at the heart. It's brilliant. It's fantastic to feel that and just have that like matey kind of thing with my eldest and stuff, because he came at a ridiculously hard time in my life, and it really chokes me up sometimes because I could have ruined absolutely everything. I might be, if I carried on gambling, I might not only be seeing him a day or 2 a week because I'd probably be split up with my wife. I'd probably be like a father on the outside, so to speak, and not seeing him every day. And it means so much that I've spent my time with him throughout his 11 years, and it's so proud and it's so amazing for me as a person that I've been able to do that. I'm very lucky that I've got a supportive family and a supportive wife, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to catch up on some of the questions and comments. Thank you, Celine. Yeah, I agree, Paul. Cheers, Andy. You're going to need more people like you, the work you do. Thank you, Sam. That's a really nice comment there, mate. I really do appreciate that. It's inspiring to see so many people on here talking as well, and it helps me. Like I say, I'm a humble person, so to speak. I like giving my time out to stuff like this. I love it. I love doing the vlogs, and I love talking and connecting to as many people as I can. Yeah, I'm very proud, Danny, of my 3 kids, Joel, Liam and Lucy. Couldn't be more prouder. Did you have any success at gambling? Yeah, I won about 20 poker tournaments online. Racked up like a few thousand and stuff and all that, but I never withdrew the money, reverse withdrawed it. I never ever took it out as a profit. Thank you, Gemma. Yeah, alright, Andy. Cheers, mate. I'm glad they are. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I mean, all I'm doing is trying to give a voice, trying to show that people can fight the gambling addiction, and hopefully educate in a way as well. And I hope it helps as many people as it can, because it still helps me doing these vlogs. Cheers, Paul. Thank you. Cheers, Eric, for that. Gambling Therapy Forum is good too. Usually read other stories. Yep, there's also like One Life on the Gamblers Anonymous website. That's brilliant as well. And if you Google YouTube some more on here, there'll be some YouTube stories on here as well regarding gambling addiction. Go for it. I'd love to see more of me on YouTube, more of me doing blogs and vlogs. Yeah, it'd be fantastic. As many voices as possible. It'd be amazing for me to see. Yeah, as you say. Yeah, reversed. Yeah. Brilliant, Davey. Nice to see you talk on there. That's fantastic. 15 days away from a 1-year pin. Keep going day at a time, like as you say, Davey. Amazing, mate. Achievement. Well done, mate. Glad you're doing really well. I think that's the first time I've seen you on here. So thanks for watching, mate. Thanks for actually commenting as well. That'll help somebody to be inspired. What you're saying there, like you say, the 1-year pins and stuff and all that lot, and 5-year pins. Yeah, that video, he actually contacted me, Rock and Roller, and he wanted to do a gambling, and he kind of linked his vlog to mine, and yeah, all of a sudden, I get quite a lot of people like asking for help and stuff and things like that. I know he still does his Rock and Roller channel, but that's his kind of way. He gambles and stuff and all that lot. So, but he gave me a bit of a leg up with this video and these vlogs, and it's fantastic. Steve, mate, before you know it, that will be over as much as you can. I can't be in your shoes. I don't know how you're feeling at present, how it is. All we can do is talk to you and support you as best you can, mate. But, mate, once that's over, mate, you've got a fucking massive life ahead of you. You're such a positive person, mate. You will do good, mate. And I know you will do good. You're a nice person, mate. That addiction... Be strong, mate. Be strong, Stephen. You are a strong person, mate. You are a fantastic person. You will get through this, mate. Hey, Barry. How you doing? Well, did you just delete that one, Jaffa? I don't know. He's always on here, mate. Jaffa. It's alright. Barry's alright, mate. Barry's alright. Yeah, he just deleted your message, Barry, by mistake, Jaffa has. Don't worry. He's had the hammer down quickly. I'll give him a bit of a bollocking later. I'm only kidding. Jaffa does a fantastic job for me. I'm privileged for him to say yes to when because he helps moderate the channel, if you know what I mean. I really appreciate what he does for me. So thank you, Jaffa. How many will you be away? Okay. Let's hope you're not as in for as long as you think, Stephen, if you know what I mean. How you doing well, Barry? It's about 15 watching First Man in 4DX, but better than giving it to Buckers. Great stuff, mate. Is it a good film? Because I'm looking at probably watching that, mate. I'm looking at probably going to the bush. I nearly said to go to the bookies then. Go to the cinema and watching that. Yeah, that'll be fantastic, mate. That will. It'll be great to see. I'd love to see that film. But yeah, you're right, mate. 15 quid watching it like that. And yeah. I've been to the pictures for a bit as well. It's like appreciate little things like that. To do go to the cinema and spend time with your family and spend time with your partners and stuff. So always use money for gambling. Yeah, Carl. Yeah, I didn't use I didn't have no books when I was gambling. Now I've got quite a few. I read quite a bit, if you know what I mean. Danny, that's quite funny. Made me chuckle that. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear it, but if you have any help. As I say, Eric, yeah, everyone's got different ways of recovery. If you're religious, if you're not, or like I say, go to GA meetings. There's other forms of recovery. I know you like do your breathing techniques and your mediation and trying to get your well-being and stuff, Stephen. Mate, honestly, I'm always here for you. You know where I am, mate. Good stuff. Very shy. High power as well, Jaffa. Thanks for the comment. I've been a silent viewer sometimes. Just wanted to make it known that with help. Keep doing, yeah, as you go, mate. Keep going as you're going. David, 5 days, mate. Well done, mate. Keep going, day at a time, buddy. Keep going one day at a time. Like I say, I've hit 45 minutes, so I'm all right for another few minutes. I am up at 5 in the morning, back to work Monday morning. As some probably won't know, I work in the alcohol industry. Well, I work in a warehouse full of beer and cider and move pallets of beer and cider around. Keeps me sane. It's an easy work, if you know what I mean. As Chonky's just next to Jaffa's saying 24 hours is the world record. First drink to alcohol, stay away from the first bet. I won't have to make the second one. Brilliant, Chonky. That's a lovely quote, mate. Absolute lovely quote. Do I get free beer as a perk? No, I don't, mate, because we're third-party logistics. Sometimes, like you say, I've got to be careful what I say, really. But I'll just go nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay? Well done, both Davids. Well done, Lies. Cheers, mate, for that. I'm just listening. I'm just reading on here. All the names and stuff. Good stuff. Just catching up on everybody, really. Right, I've gone 45 minutes plus probably nearly 2 minutes injury times. Pardon the football pun. But I'm going to get off now if that's all right. There will be another vlog. It'll probably be Wednesday evening. It'll be about 8 o'clock Wednesday. But feel free to message me privately on Twitter, BarronMad79, or on Messenger as well. Thank you guys for messaging me and all that lot. And really appreciate you all joining in. I really do like it. My name is Andy and I'm a gambling addict. Last bet, 14th of April 2007. Bye guys.